All right.
We are back, and we are going to talk all kinds of concerts coming up this summer. Randy from the city, he's joined me. It's new, it's exciting. These get bigger and better every year.
Oh, absolutely, and we're really looking forward to the summer concert series
Right.
this year. We've been able to secure some great bands since we put it together earlier than what we have in the past. So it looks like we have 3 months of action going on in Foster Park at the Pavilion going throughout the entire summer. So it looks like it's going to be a great series. Added on to that, we've also included some winter shows that are being held at Rum Academy.
Right,
so,
and that's coming up. That's right around the corner.
well, we do have somebody coming in on February 23rd. Robbie Fulks is coming in. He's a acoustic storytelling kind of
Right.
artist. Most recently, Tina Fey gave him a shout out on Huffington Post. So she is a huge fan, saying buy everything that Robbie Fulks puts out there. So
Sure.
we're really excited about this that show coming up. And then we have the lead singer from the Verve Pipe coming. I believe that's on April or March 15th. I believe that's the date. So
That's
yeah.
pretty good. That's
No,
really good.
no, we actually are going out and looking at artists that can perform solo, and do some storytelling. We most recently had Chris Barron here from the Spin Doctors, and that was a great show. Everybody seemed to be very excited about it. I know Kokomo Perspective was there to take
Yep.
a look at it, so we're very excited about what we're doing for the community arts.
Sure.
Bringing different acts into the city, and it's definitely a great way to show off the arts that we have going on here in Kokomo.
Now, when do the actual summer concert series begin?
We're going to kick off the summer concert series with Rib Fest, and we have held Rib Fest down in Foster Park over the last 2 years. It has grown each year, and I do know that Rib Fest, we're bringing the Contours,
Nice.
which is Motown,
Yep.
the Motown sound and the Contours. Promises to be a great show. I know they sold out Conner Prairie last summer for a show there. Absolutely great show. Happened to be there, so it was just a great show. We're doing that in partnership with Rib Fest and the nonprofit.
And you have to know about Rib Fest, because let me just tell you, that's the place to be if you want good food.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we also have, that is to benefit the Carver Center.
Right.
We also have Shiny Penny and the Critical Shoes opening that night. So local band.
Dean Schimmelfinny, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, Dean does a great job. Actually, he's just a great guy.
Yeah, you hear people say they could sing the phone book. I think Dean could sing, play, write, do all of everything to that phone book. So Dean, he's fantastic.
Absolutely,
you don't want to
Dean.
miss
How you doing?
But again, this opportunity to bring these summer concerts to Kokomo is amazing, because you're bringing names that people will recognize to our hometown and offering it for what price?
All shows are free.
Absolutely free.
Well, it's free to a certain point. We do all these shows in collaboration with nonprofits, so that a lot of these nonprofits only have one opportunity a year to do fundraising. This gives them a separate opportunity to do some fundraising that they normally wouldn't be able to see.
Right.
And a lot of it, this fundraising activity that they're doing, gives them the ability to get farther out into the community and reach more people than they may otherwise have the opportunity to do.
But if you haven't seen the Pavilion, and I don't know who hasn't, it's perfect. It's like the best soundstage ever, and sets the stage, no pun intended, for some great entertainment. Truly great entertainment.
Absolutely, and from speaking with some of the artists that have appeared there, they are all very pleased with the acoustics, they're very pleased with the setting, and they're even more thrilled with the crowds that have been able to come out, see their acts, see them perform, and as a whole, most all of them, of the musicians that have appeared, have contacted us to want to come back and do further shows. And we've been able to do this through, of course, got to give a shout to Brett Daniels, does a great job.
He does.
He spends an entire 12 months trying to bring us the best talent. so that they're routed in between. So we have a great opportunity between Fort Wayne, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, and Chicago that we're able to route some of these individuals through Kokomo.
Can you give us a sneak peek of who else we might see this year?
Yeah, if you don't mind me reading from
Not
the
at all.
page here. We are going to be bringing the Georgia Satellites, and a show that I'm extremely excited about. We're going to be bringing 1964, Tribute to the Beatles.
Oh, wow.
Which is going to be just a great show. What makes that show especially important is the Kokomo Symphony is going to be backing them.
Really?
So this is going to be just a huge show. Now, 1964, it's the official one that travels the nation. I know sells out everywhere they go, Beef and Boards, Conner Prairie, and all that. Again, this is free.
Yeah.
So we're expecting a huge crowd that
night.
night.
And it's just something, again, when people say, I've talked about this on my show, when people say there's nothing to do in Kokomo, right here.
There you go.
Mark your calendars right now.
There you
go.
go.
So 1964,
the Beatles. Moving on, and we're doing council appreciation, community appreciation from the council, and we're bringing Herman's Hermits.
You're kidding me.
Absolutely not. This is absolutely true. It is the Peter Noon with Herman's Hermits.
You heard it right here.
That plans to be that is going to be an all-day event, headlined by Peter Noon and Herman's Hermits. But the council wants to show its appreciation for the community for absolutely giving us support and everything that they do. So we're going to be bringing in bounce houses and picnic items and everything for just a full day of fun in Foster Park. So
nice. And what day is that?
That day is going to be July 20th.
Nice. You're definitely going to want to keep that day open. Foster Park is where you want to be July 20th.
Absolutely. Moving on, we're going to be bringing the Kentucky Headhunters, benefiting the HOG, which is the Harley Owners Group, which is promised to be a big show. They're doing a 2-day event coupling with the Harley-Davidson of Kokomo. So they'll be out there on Friday and then coming back for the show on Saturday.
Those have been pretty huge in the past, too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Then we come to the 2-day event that has become a staple here in Kokomo. August 2nd and 3rd, we're going to be bringing Weberfest.
Right.
T.A. Weber, a couple years ago, came to us and said, I'd really like to honor my dad's legacy and bring a festival to town. And the first year, we did it in October, found that probably wasn't the best time for an outdoor show, and we moved it up last year, had great attendance, but we were bringing in...
A little bit of wind that day.
Yeah, there was a little bit of wind. It was probably one of the windiest days in a long time, but yeah, TA has a great deal of access to a lot of artists and musicians in the area through his business, and he just secured Grammy-nominated The Wailers to be performing and headlining the stage on that Saturday. And I know they're working very hard on securing a headliner for that Friday night.
But his dedication to Kokomo even goes beyond just that. I mean, now he's going to have his own storefront. He's going to have, it's nice to have people, not even necessarily of that clout, but it's nice to have people with that dedication to Kokomo.
Absolutely, and he has done a great job to promote Kokomo to national artists, worldwide artists, as to what he's making right here in Kokomo. And I can't say enough great things about TA and what he has done for the community. And he has also reached out and is now one of the sponsors of the pavilion. So he's definitely taken a leading role on the concert series and the pavilion.
Very nice, very nice.
So as we move on down the list, we're bringing Rumfest. Of course, that is with cooperation with Rum Academy. Gary Rum is going to bring Kokomo's own Sylvia back to town, which I know a lot of people are excited about that.
Yep.
She did appear at Rum Academy not too long ago to a sellout crowd there, and again, this one's free. She has wanted to come back, and so we're giving her the opportunity for Rumfest.
Right, and it seems like she's making a conscious effort to make it back to our community as well.
Absolutely. She still has relatives in town, and she makes it to town occasionally, and she stopped by the office the other day, and she's just a great community asset that we have that wants to give back. So,
I will say I got to meet her over Christmas, and she's so pleasant. She's so nice.
Absolutely.
And she's so genuine. I mean...
and she's from Kokomo.
And she's from Kokomo.
And she's from Kokomo. So as well as that headliner, we are bringing in some of Rum Studios' best musicians. And if you haven't seen some of the talent
It's
that is
incredible.
right here, it is. Dean
Yeah.
is one of those musicians. So
All right, well, we're going to
excited
take
about
a quick break, and we'll be back with more with Randy just in a minute. We are back, and we've got 2 more great concerts to cover, and then the details on if they want what songs they sing, more information about the band. So there's 2 more great concerts coming up.
Absolutely. We are bringing Kokomo's own Low Cash Cowboys
Right.
back, and they took a year off from playing the main stage at the Haynes Festival. So they're coming back. Also,
That was quite the
Kokomo's
crowd, though. When
That is quite a crowd, and we are anticipating just as large a crowd, if not larger,
Nice.
for the Low Cash Cowboys, because we are partnering with the Taste of Kokomo that evening. So we anticipate a very large crowd for that. And then, last but not least, last year's success was definitely bringing Pink Droid. The Laser Light Show. Heard great things about it. Everybody was excited about it. One of the largest crowds we had throughout the year. So we decided to bring them back, and we're extremely excited about finishing off the summer concert series with Pink Droid again. So
And if you didn't have the opportunity to see that Laser Light Show, that was incredible.
it was, for an outdoor show, it was absolutely unbelievable what they could do down there in the pavilion with what they had. So definitely excited about that one.
Right. Because, again, if you haven't been down to the pavilion or truly understand what that is, there was really some thought that went into this to design it specifically for these shows.
Absolutely. They custom every show to their surroundings, so they're familiar with doing outdoor venues, so we brought them and people showed up, so,
And
which
now
is what we like.
What if they need more details on who, what, when? Make sure that they write down dates.
Go to Kokomo Concert Series and all the Kokomo Summer Concert Series, excuse me, and all the details are there. Dates
.com?
of shows,
.org?
.com.
Okay.
And everything that we've discussed is posted online. And if you need further information, please feel free to give a call to City Hall. But everything you should need to know, right out there on the World Wide Web.
Definitely go out and check it out. And I know that there'll be more coming from all kinds of media. I know the Perspective covers it, the Tribune covers it, the radio stations, everybody, because they came to play and they do a great job. So thank you so much for all you do and the dedication that you have.
Thank you, Chad, for having me on.
And we'll have you back in the hot seat soon. We'll be taking a break. We'll be right back.